Trucking. There are few professions more important than driving a fully loaded 80,000-pound semi-tractor and trailer. After all, most of the items in your home, including your home itself, are brought to the stores in which you purchase them by truck. Every truck driver in America must be certified to operate commercial vehicles, and their training is heavy on safety. Problems can occur when procedures that should be performed on a regular basis fall by the wayside as other tasks are prioritized. These men are former truck drivers serving time in a minimum security prison. Tweak, Willard, and Road Rash were each involved in a fatal traffic accident that were later determined to have been preventable. The cause of their accidents centered on the driver's failure to perform a daily pre-trip inspection of their tractor and trailer. Today, they're performing community service by stressing the importance of conducting a daily inspection. They'll be speaking to students at CDL College, a truck driver training and testing facility in Commerce City, Colorado. The students in the classroom have already tested for their commercial driver's license once, but failed to pass due to low scores on their pre-trip inspection. We interviewed some of these misfits about their attitudes towards inspections.
Who cares, man?
That's ridiculous, man. I'm going to drive trucks. The mechanics do that stuff.
You're kind of stupid.
I don't want to pre-trip.
Pre-trip is a waste of time.
I assume the company's going to have the truck ready to go, so it should be their problem, not mine.
I don't want to lose my time.
It's a truck. What could be wrong with a truck? It's ridiculous.
You know, I'm not going to get out greasy and dirty and get under there.
You drive it, you sit in it. As long as it's got air conditioning, that's all I'm concerned about.
I don't like it. It's bad.
It takes a lot of time. You don't learn much.
Ain't going to do it. Not going to happen.
Who's got time to do a pre-trip?
I just want to get on the road and get driving.
I'm making money by the mile. I'm going to roll a truck.
I need to get to the liquor store anyway, so...
Today, these students will be educated by men who sidestep their safety responsibilities. While the message these convicts bring is the right one, their methods are questionable.
Our methods are questionable. We're crazy!
I got stuff to do.
I got place this is stupid thing ever.
What do we have here?
It's like Christmas came early this year.
Everybody kicking back, texting their mamas.
Attitude! You know where we've been for the last 3 years? County.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
Dude, take yourself a little selfie, did you? Here's a
Whatever.
picture of me with my big rig. I'm gonna tell you something, son. You skipping the pre-trip is about as deadly as it gets when it comes to driving a truck. Are you driving a truck?
I'm driving
Is that
a
what you
truck.
want to be doing?
Yeah.
Is that the place that you want to
you
be?
failed the test.
One time. I could
One time?
One time.
I got many chances. You start the truck up, man. I drive the truck. It ain't a big thing.
Who failed their test?
Come on, raise your hand if you failed the test. Raise your hand if you failed your test. Raise your hand if you failed the test.
Yeah.
That means y'all here for the same reason. Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Ignorance. Straighten your hat out, son. Straighten your hat out and tell me one good reason why you don't have to go through the list and check your truck before you drive it. One. Just give me one.
They ain't never gonna get caught.
Never gonna get caught. The best thing that could happen to you is getting caught.
They ain't never gonna get
This
caught.
what you got. That's why you're here now. You got caught. You got caught early.
That's failed at one time.
Show me both your hands. Show me both your hands. Show me both your hands. Count your fingers. You got 10. You still got 10 fingers and 2 eyes and 2 legs and 2 arms and 1 empty head.
I'll study later.
You study now, my friend. Me and Tweak and Willard here. We all in prison because we failed. We only failed it once too. We failed it once while we was behind the wheel.
It ain't gonna happen to me.
It ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And now I live with a man who calls me Debbie. They call me Little Debbie. No one's talking to you, hat boy.
See this? I used to drive one of these. It was a dream job, right?
That was real nice.
Yeah. What's wrong with this picture, huh? What's wrong with this picture?
It's too small.
Too small. You know what's too small? Your brain! You see mirrors on here? No!
I don't care what's behind me.
Talk. I did not. Tweet! Did I say you could talk? That's right. Oh. I'm gonna sell you for a pack of cigarettes and some gummy worms! Lick it. You got your ears on? You got your flapjacks all in a row? Lick it! Lick the chrome off that bumper!
Oh, you boys in the second row, all cute and stuff. Too pretty to do anything but check your face in the mirror. Your mirror needs to be on there. It cannot be cracked, bent, or broken, my friend. If it is, you could cause an accident. Do you want to cause an accident, son? Do you want to cause an accident? Are you trying to cause an accident? Check your mirror, son. They're very important. Fix your makeup.
They just failed.
You talking about the bear in the air? A bear in the air? Huh? Yeah, it's all the bear in the air. But you got a fire extinguisher that's caught fire. What do you do? I didn't check the gauges on my fire extinguisher. Boom! Catches on fire. What do you do?
Get a new one.
Get a new one. Where do you get it when you're going 63 miles an hour and your fire extinguisher's on fire? Where do you get a new one? There's not a Costco. I used to think those emergency truck ramps looked really fun, like a Disneyland ride, but I'll tell you what, it's not, especially when you're dragging a station wagon full of pets and a family all going to Aspen for the weekend. Fire extinguisher. Singed every hair on my Do you think that's funny? The boys in lockdown think it's real funny.
Hey, you know what? We want you to talk. We'll come up here and we'll say, hey, why don't you talk? Why don't you give us a little bit of lip? Why don't you...
You're the ones that failed.
You failed.
I didn't just fail, man. I wound up in prison because I killed me some people. You don't want to be in a cell with me, my friend. You failed your pre-tip, son. That's what you're in here for. That's why you're sitting here right now. You're too good to check over your truck. Gosh, that's a big old list of stuff to look at. Oh, my
too much time.
Too much time. You got to take the time. Cute little children are crossing the street in front of your truck, and you don't even know if it can stop.
What about you, Batman? You wanna reveal yourself?
Oh, you grinning over here. You got your superhero shirt on, don't you? Ain't you something? Ain't you a good-looking fella? Maybe one day you're driving your truck down the road, trying to take you a selfie of your own junk, send it over to your girlfriend, and then you realize she's going off the road, and you grab your steering wheel, and you turn it, and nothing happened because you didn't check your steering shaft. It snaps. You go rocketing through a trailer park and blow up 2 meth labs. Boom, boom. You get burned all over your junk. Nobody wants to see you naked ever again in your life. How do you feel now, Mr. Too Good for the Pre-Trip? No answer.
Silence!
You're pulling 60,000 pounds of pork in your truck and you're going a little over the double nickel. You got your ears on, but you ain't got your eyes open. What's gonna happen? How long does it take to stop that truck? You won't die.
Not really, but my CD
You won't
worked.
die. You didn't check nothing, my friend. You're all about the little bedroom behind your driving seat. You got to care about more than that, man. More than that.
That's all I care about. My CD
You
works.
need, there's a list of things and there's a reason for the list of things. Every single one of them things on that list can get you killed, or worser, get other people killed.
I can call for help.
Oh, you got a mouth on you. You got something to say to everything that I say. I want you to sit there quietly and suck it up. Absorb it like a sponge, mister. This is knowledge that will save your life and save others' lives. Any of you boys ever heard of a golden-tailed bobcat? A golden, it's a very rare. In fact, it's so rare, they don't exist no more. You know why they don't exist no more? I failed to check my fluid levels. I openly flaunted my checklist, leaving my fluid levels unchecked. And my truck overheated. I threw a rod out through the side of my truck and ran over the last mating pair of golden-tailed bobcats, and now they'll never be on the earth again. All I had to do was check my oil gauge, and I could have saved them fluffy little critters. They gone. They gonna never be back. You gotta check everything.
I checked the tires. The tires are good.
You check to see if your truck's pretty.
Right.
You check to see if everything is shiny.
polished.
Make sure you got condoms in the glove compartment.
It's all ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll, it ain't about rock and roll. It is about a safe passage for you and your cargo from A to B and sometimes to C. If you're really good, you go all the way through the alphabet. I got to L and ran over a nun. I sit in my bunk at night and I make truck driving noises and pretend I'm steering my big rig, and I can't do it no more. You got a pretty face, son. You got a really pretty face. How you think your face gonna look when you get slip and fall and crack your noggin open because you didn't check your catwalk? It's loose, it has some dirt, some oil on it, and you slip while he's out there dancing in front of the girls, showing off your big rig. Boom, you go down, crack your face open, and you're too ugly. All because you didn't check your catwalk.
You better check that metal, boy. Is it bent?
Is it broken?
Is it cracked?
Is it? Answer me, son! You're looking squarely at the metal and you can't tell? I can see through your ear right into your head.
I had a crack in my leaf spring. You know when I found out? After I wrecked.
Post-crash leaf spring checking does not work. Once you crash, all you can figure out is how you did it wrong.
Can't uncrash.
Your fuel tank. I'm not talking about your gut where you just poured all that Red Bull because you stayed up all night partying with Mercedes, the chick you picked up over at Diner Dan's. No, sir. I'm talking about the fuel tank on your truck. Your fuel tank. Is it cracked? Is it hanging loose? Are the anti-static straps properly attached? Do you even know what I'm talking about, son? Nobody. But nobody is too good for pre-trip. Pre-trip is the number one important thing for you before you get behind the wheel. Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked?
Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked? Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked?
Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked? Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked?
Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked?
Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked? Is it bent? Is it broken? Is it cracked? You in there, little girl? Hey, you in there, little girl?
I just want to go home.
Are you afraid of things here, are you?
I just want to go home.
Are we getting a message across to you? How are you gonna get home? You gonna drive a truck? You gonna drive your big rig over to your house?
He doesn't have his headlights on. That's a problem.
Yeah, you check your lights, you know they don't last forever.
Yeah.
Is it bent?
Once you're there, once you're behind
Is it
the wheel,
broken?
it's too late to check and make sure your stuff is working.
Is it cracked?
Yeah. Did you check it?
Is it bent?
You didn't.
Is it broken?
Your coach is
Okay.
steering.
Is it cracked?
Okay, I'll do the pre-trip. I'll study for the pre-trip.
That's fine, now we got an answer.
After nearly 19 hours of threats, intimidation, and mild flirtation, the student's initial determination to be as unsafe as possible is finally overcome. The once unwelcome visitors are embraced and thanked.
Any questions? Yeah.
It's your chance.
Grandpa.
I'm going to start doing pre-trip because I don't want to be called Mr. like you guys. I'm going to have to do my pre-trip. I don't want to
Do your pre-trip. Do your pre-trip.
Take your pre-trip. Hear that?
That's your pre-trip knocking.
Exactly. You gonna answer it? Twinkie, you gonna answer it?
I'll answer it. Do your pre-trip.
Can we all say that together one time?
All together. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Do your pre-trip.
Do your pre-trip.
Yes.
P-R-E-T-R-I-P. P-R-E-T-R-I-P. Hoo-ah! Look, man, if we scared you, you're supposed to be scared. It's important. Are you getting it?
Got it.
Good.
I understand how important it is.
You're all real pretty.
You're gonna be okay, man. You're gonna be okay. I think we're getting through to you.
We just don't want you guys to end up like us. It's not fun. I can't take that accident back, and I get to wear orange.
Yeah.
I don't look good in orange.
Orange is not my color.
No, it's not. It's okay to cry. It's okay.
I'm not a bad person.
You're not a bad
No one in
person.
here is a bad
I don't
person.
want to hurt anybody.
This is our job, all right?
Preacher.
I'm not a bad. I don't want to hurt anyone.
You're with me.
Preacher.
I'm never gonna forget those beautiful blue eyes of yours.
Preacher.
What are you gonna do now?
You do my pre-trip every day. Appreciate it.
Makes me happy to hear
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well, I guess we gotta go back to the big house. It's too late for us,
Yeah.
but it's never too late for you if you'll just do your preacher.
Pre-trip. Pre-trip.
Their duty done, these color-coordinated slackers return safely to prison to serve the remainder of their sentences, and perhaps to lecture another group of future truckers hell-bent on learning the hard way.
Like the son that never had.
You're all hopped up on go-go juice and you're flip-flopping doing your double nickel. That's an affirmative. I'm gonna bust out right now. Triple digits.
You're all real pretty.
And there you are, all covered in Red Bull and corn nuts.